This journey from a carefully transported import to a hated adversary reveals that the label of weed is a cultural invention. Every spring, homeowners across the United States lock into the exact same expensive ritual. They spend millions of dollars pumping toxic chemicals into their yards, all to wage war against a single yellow flower, the common dandelion. 4 centuries ago, that relationship was reversed. When the Puritans boarded the Mayflower in 1620, cargo space was limited. Yet they deliberately packed dandelion seeds to ensure they had them in the New World. The plant's biology has not mutated. The dandelion that ruins a manicured front lawn today is the exact same plant the Puritans prized. The only thing that has shifted is our perception. Despite our modern attempts to eradicate it, the plant is remarkably successful. It has colonized 6 continents and thrives in all 50 U.S. states, growing almost everywhere on Earth except Antarctica. This journey from a carefully transported import to a hated adversary reveals that the label of weed is a cultural invention. Biology hasn't changed, our priorities have. This lush Mediterranean-style garden represents the way ancient civilizations viewed the plant. For thousands of years, humans actively cultivated dandelions in their herb gardens. They were a crucial dietary staple, packed with vitamins A, C, K, iron, and potassium, which European peasants used to stave off scurvy. The plant's historical importance is baked directly into its scientific name, Pterosaccum officinale. That second word, officinale, is a formal Latin designation reserved only for plants that served as proven therapeutic staples in medieval apothecaries. This diagram shows their reliable biological trait, asexual reproduction. One parent multiplies into an exponential web of 5,000 clones yearly. Below the surface, a massive central taproot, an earth nail, pushes 15 feet down, allowing the plant to easily bounce back from surface destruction. When early human settlers chopped down thick forests or cleared land for their camps, they created bare, torn earth. The dandelion's rapid growth traits allowed it to instantly colonize this cleared, disturbed space before competing plants could take root. The exact biological traits that make the dandelion seem indestructible today are the same traits that made it a reliable, fail-safe crop for human survival across millennia. To understand why our attitude shifted, look at this ornate 17th century English estate. This is where the concept of the manicured lawn was invented as a high society status symbol. The economic logic was straightforward. Maintaining perfectly flat, completely non-productive land was a performance of immense wealth. It proved the owner was rich enough that they didn't need to use their property to grow food. Fast forward to post-World War II America. As industrialization and government-backed mortgages fueled the rapid growth of the suburbs, this aristocratic aesthetic was marketed heavily to the emerging middle class. This cultural demand required strict botanical monoculture. To achieve the proper suburban look, front yards had to be unbroken carpets of a single grass species, completely uniform from edge to edge. The dandelion's rapid colonization of disturbed, shallow soil was its greatest evolutionary asset. But in the context of the American suburbs, that very trait made it the ultimate enemy of this new sociological pursuit of lawn uniformity. The final blow to the plant's reputation came in a laboratory like this one. In 1944, scientists discovered a chemical herbicide known as 2,4-D. It revolutionized large-scale agriculture, but it also permanently severed the dandelion from the human diet. 2,4-D had a highly specific function. It selectively wiped out broadleaf plants while leaving grasses entirely unharmed. Suddenly, achieving the pristine suburban lawn aesthetic was both cheap and easy. Even while homeowners poisoned the plant at home, it remained an industrial asset. During the Second World War, when rubber supplies were cut off, the latex found inside the dandelion's hollow stem was cultivated as a substitute to keep military supply lines rolling. That utility stretches back to these pioneer families, who brought the plant westward as a vital staple. Now, instead of being grown deliberately to sustain early settlers, the dandelion survives on chemically treated yards and polluted roadsides. A weed is not a scientific classification. It is an aesthetic judgment applied to any plant growing in a space where humans desire a different visual outcome. This ancient companion species stubbornly survives in the cracks of our driveways, holding on to its resilience until the day we might need it again.